Good evening, everybody.
Hello.
Hiya, Johnny. I am Jad. Dirt Rider, if he's still here. Did you notice that tone of my voice? So, yeah, I'm just going to put the link in and... I'm just pinning the... So, good evening again. I don't know about you, Johnny, but all them things that I made last night, gone. You can definitely say, I Dirt Rider. So, yeah, them cookie cups, apple pie cookie cups, all gone. I'm gonna say I've just got one word to say to you, Amjad, and that's slutty brownies, but I don't know where they get them from. Oh yeah, ours all gone. Johnny reckons they've still got loads. Chris will be down in about half an hour. But yeah, I think honestly, Chris has had about 6, 7, maybe 8. It's like one of them things where you can't stop eating them. I mean, yeah, not all in one go, but obviously, yeah. And I think what topped it off with the cream that I put on top. So yeah, very, very big hit. So Chris, what? He says, "Oh, I've saved you one." I went, "Oh, that's nice of you, isn't it?" So he says, "But
Hey,
that
Johnny, it'll take you longer than 5 minutes to get here."
Hi, crypto. It means up here on.
I know.
Yeah. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying now. Yeah. So he says that's an excuse for you to make some more. I went, oh, yeah, that's nice of you. So yeah, you know, like it would do me a favour. It saved me one. So I went, cheers, thanks for that. Yeah, I don't know where you are, Amjad, but it's been another murky one today. Lots of fog. Been absolutely horrible. I bet people do. Well, I know Amjad does. It's Laura's birthday today, so if you're on Facebook, but yeah, I made apple pie cook. Hi, Gail, by the way. I made apple pie cookie cups last night, and yeah, went down the storm. But I mean, it's only like 6 degrees here, Amjad. Well, we you know, Chris and Callum are very much alike, so you know, we say they've got all the legs. Yeah, I knew you knew. I'm just because I seen you wrote on the timeline, so I did as well. He's bouncing up and down on that chair again.
Yeah, because I was bringing it in closer to my new workbench.
You're a bit loud now. You seem a bit loud.
It'll be inserted. Yeah, because I've moved the mic. The mic's me. I need to.
Oh.
I've changed a lot. I'll tell you in a minute. Let me just go and sort my audio out.
Gail says hello is an understatement.
Is that any? How's that now?
Yeah, that's a lot better. It just sort of, when you first started, it was like, ooh, oh, me ears.
sorry. No,
No, you're right. You know,
I've redone my workbench to how I wanted it. And have a guess what I've just finished from paying?
Hey?
Have a guess what I've just finished paying? The
Sorry.
paid version. The paid version of StreamYards.
Ooh. It's
I've
all right.
now got a.
Chris was trying to tell me that Biscuit was snoring his head off.
Yeah, I now just need to work out
Oh.
how to put the overlays on. I now need to work out how you put the overlays on.
Yeah, it were sort of, yeah. Chris reckons he were umping in his sleep. I thought
put it this way, I can see the laptop.
The overlays. Basically, you search on Google for any particular overlay, or do you mean the backgrounds?
The background.
Yeah. Well, these what I've got are all what I've used on my thumbnails, right?
Yeah, I'm already thinking I'm gonna look into it. I've only just finished.
That is the background. The overlay is when you do something.
Yeah.
Like, hang on a minute. That is an overlay.
Yeah, you can do it the full screen as well.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna have one
that is in the overlay section, as is that.
Yeah.
That is classed as an overlay. If you want to buy.
Oh, I was talking about Sheffield United Football Club. Yeah, I've got pictures I'll send over to you. Do you remember the pictures of Andy Somerset's?
Yeah.
Flowers. Do you remember the Somerset emblems? I'll send it over.
But these is backgrounds. These is all backgrounds, look.
Yeah.
And basically, all you do is you go on to Google, type in what I mean. Let's say, for instance, right. Right, I'll try something now. I'll
just put something in the private chat, Jeanette.
Yeah, I've got one of them paper cut things on my finger.
That's what I paid.
Which one which I can't remember which.
Basic.
No, I'm on the background. What had I got on?
Yeah. Jeanette, if you look at the private chat.
Yeah, just give him. Oh, I know. That one. Hi, Johnny.
Hi, Johnny.
Well, funnily enough. So, there you go.
What?
Crypto says she likes the background.
Hello.
Honestly, Johnny, them things were made last night. I don't know about Apple.
Was that the basic?
Yes.
Yo, Donny.
When you were talking about that's in dollars, not pounds.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's what I said. $25 is what I pay, but I don't know what that is. So what will that be?
Same as me.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
If you're wondering what I'm talking about, Johnny, I've just got it flashed out and I've paid for the paid version of StreamYards.
You can only get them backgrounds that's in background on the paid version.
I just splashed out before I sat down.
This
car going anyway, Johnny. Is there any news on it?
They're working on it. I think they're scared.
But yeah, it's all right. If you look in private chat, Johnny, you'll know what we're talking about. Because Lee don't want to put it out there how much it cost him. But anyway, yeah.
Jackie knows who was getting it, so if she's listening,
she's talking in dollars and I'm talking in pounds. Hi, Keith. How are you?
Hi, Keith.
Look a bit upside down.
All's been revealed.
Yeah. Father Christmas is going to have a shave. Has got a shaved head.
Oh, I'm keeping the beard.
But yeah,
Definitely. I like the beard.
Um,
Definitely keeping the beard.
Let me change camera.
Keena's asthma's acting up again. This bloody weather.
I know it's terrible, isn't it?
So yeah, half a week can't even minute to see it end at road.
I've said
that
I
Well,
keep.
This is doing my head. Cameras for.
Oh, I've invaded the live stream.
You're a bit.
Hello, Gail.
You were a
I've
bit.
invaded.
Microphone then, Gail. You about deafened me.
I'll turn it down a
Yeah,
bit.
I'm doing my head in crypto. I don't do hair.
So does that mean you've got to wear a wig then when you're playing Santa?
Say that
No,
again.
'cause-
I've talked to Johnny.
I do have the wig, but I don't need the wig.
Well, no, you don't need it, but you can't be so. Well, you can, I suppose, be a bald-headed Santa. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like the collar of the hat thing of the coat comes to about here, and then I've got the hat as well. So
Ah, yeah. Well, they're not going to see whether you've got any ear or not. And anyway, are they?
can I point out I'm not getting paid for this? I'm going to the children's home out of the goodness of my heart.
Well, that's it. That's the kind of fella you are, Johnny. You know what I mean?
Why am I getting?
And grown his beard, especially.
And I've got some white spray to make it completely white on the day.
So yeah. So I mean, is you know,
Keena said I should wear these.
what are they?
those?
Little tinsel.
They look like S&M tools.
So where you going to put them now? You've got no hair. Oh, in your beard. Oh yeah, I get you now.
Really do.
They like hair bobbles, but now he's not got no hair. He ain't got no hair to promote.
Oh,
Well, there is a place, Jeanette, but I haven't. I'm not going to say it in a public forum.
Yeah, but we're all talking
Why
about.
I normally say it, I'm not shy. I say everything.
But yeah, we were talking the other night. Can you remember? Not a few Christmases ago. These like bead things that men put in the beards, like for Christmas.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some.
But yeah, I mean, it's sort of, you know, anybody can play plain old Santa. It's just the fact.
Like a bit new advert this year. Beard's not just for Christmas.
You know, you like jazz it up a bit. I think the baubles what you clip in your beard. I think they like clip on. I don't know. I mean, I you know, I'm clean shaven. I ain't got a
I'm growing it underneath now as well, so it's getting thicker now because it's growing out from underneath as well. Yeah.
So I don't know whether they clip on, whether they be, you know, beard beads or what they are. I mean,
Jeanette,
what?
remember that thing we were talking about on Monday?
What on Messenger earlier on?
No.
Donnie knows, he's a beard expert.
That thing, the little Hoover.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've done the review on it. I've just got to edit it. I'm quite happy with it as a scenery Hoover from my layout. It works wonders.
Lee, I've got something funny to say about one of them vacuum cleaners.
It's got that type of nozzle with it and the brush, and it works wonders.
You know I like a smoke, don't you? Yeah.
Go on.
I once rewired one of them, so instead of sucking it blew.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So when
That's
basically
a
where the
good
bag
question,
bit is,
Johnny.
it used to burn from that end and
Donny Shaw says, yeah, they are clip on and they're called beard baubles. So I said it right.
look, type SMS. Oh, SMN. Oh, whatever the fuck it is.
Watch this
We're not
now,
going into
Jeanette.
that subject.
No.
I can move the. Literally, I can use that
It's so long, I
camera
forgot
on
the
my
letter.
workbench.
Hi Jamie, how are you?
I
Yo,
can use the
Jamie.
work. I
Donny
can use
says
that-
he's got to run Miss Beard's back with a vengeance.
He's got a jet black beard.
Well, it don't matter whether it's jet black, white, you know,
Oh yeah, but he used to
yellow
show off
spot.
about the colour of his beard. But I look like Santa. So
Yeah, so look, my workbench is to where it's at.
Oh, listen. I was on the bus going to get Keenan. It was a school bus, so all little shithead kids were on it, right? And there were these two kids picking on this other kid who were a lot smaller than them. So I said, "Oi, show some manners and behave." And he went, "Shut up. Anyway, you look like Santa." Says, "I mean, if you want some presents, you better behave, you little foul-mouthed little shit."
You've got an admirer, Gail.
Who's that?
Dirt rider. But I'll say this to you, because I did to Kath. He's a ladies' man.
Smooth operator.
Yeah,
Smooth
that as well.
operator.
No, it's more
Got
like
you,
jog
dirt
on,
rider.
it's more like jog on heat than smooth operator.
He's not called Dirt Rider, he's called
Call it
Dirt
Dirt
Bag
Yeah.
for a reason.
Yeah.
As in
Yeah.
grubby.
Yeah. This is the thing, Gail. I got the measure of him a long time
Oh, here
ago.
we go. Hang on.
Yeah.
And yeah, he just more or less says I've thrown him under the bus because it was over
he
the top
did.
of my head and I gave back what I get, if you know what I mean. But anyway.
Yeah, it's what he does.
I think Dirt Rider's
Hey,
in trouble.
Jeanette, there's no rubbish going on the floor. It's going in the bin.
God wonders will never cease.
There's no big pile of rubbish next to me workbench.
Yes, you've got that correct, Donny. Exactly correct. But I don't like the fact that I give as good as what I get. So yeah.
Well, if he's he can't take it. He shouldn't give you out, should he?
Exactly.
Hello, Gail.
Crypto, yeah, it was same with Crypto, and because she sort of, you know what I mean? It's thrown us under the bus.
It was.
So yeah. Donny says he just flaps his beard.
So
at
it looks
the
like
lady.
I've got my work cut out now, Jeanette, trying to sort the stream yards out.
Thank you, Amjad.
What we're going to say? Yeah, I gave Tracy a bollocking last night. No, sorry for saying bollocking.
You were Yorkshire lass?
I'm on about when she come back from Doncaster. She told us the story.
Which one?
About getting there at 3:15 and she'd got to spend 3 hours at Sheffield Interchange.
Oh yeah, I said she was stupid not messaging you.
I called her a silly cow. I says you stupid cow. I says you should have rung us.
I said, I did swear a little bit. I said, they're 10 minutes from there.
Yeah. Well, 10:15. You know, depending
You
on
could have
traffic.
spent like 2 hours with you and then gone back.
But this is the thing. Chris would have gone and picked her up straight on to M1 down to yours.
Also, if they'd have come home the night they were supposed to have come home, it wouldn't have ever happened in the first place.
Well,
Yeah.
There you go.
but anyway, because you see, just after Sheffield Interchange at Meadowhall, there's a like a slip road and it takes straight onto M1. So if she'd have rung, Chris would have gone straight to pick her and Ailey up, put the cases and whatever in back at car, and straight onto M1 down to yours. Should have been. She said she didn't get home while about 9:30.
She's back from Brisbane all over again.
So I says, if you'd have thought, I says, and give Chris a ring, I says, you'd have probably been home for about 4 o'clock. You know, there's
Well, in a couple of days' time, I'll have a basically brand new car.
Are you Tommy?
Hiya,
It'll be a new
Tommy.
car by the time I get it back.
I forgot what Jesus' little soldier's name is.
Natty.
Natty, that's it.
Nat.
Hey?
Well, I'm
You've
not
got no chance, Dirt Rider. You know, you've sort of used all your 9 lives up, I'm afraid.
Well, I guess he's one of those people at first who don't.
You're going to back me up tonight, Johnny. What the fuck are you about?
Carry on, Gail.
He's probably like Dirt, whatever he's called. He's better. He's sort of thinking, if I try 100, I'll get 1.
Yeah. Well, no. Everybody knows what he's like. Hi, Jennifer. Donny says I don't even know my real name.
I just find being a bit of a Yorkshire cheeky bugger gets you along there.
But yeah,
I'll probably stay in for a bit, but I'm going to go over to StreamYards. I want to go and mess around with StreamYards.
But it's like this, you know. I mean, it's how can I put it? A bad rap.
Or a bad spell, one of the two.
You know, that just sit there and go on alive.
But anyway,
it's like a bad smell.
You just can't stop fiddling. That's what it is, Lee.
Yeah,
you can't sit still.
So Lee, you've got this StreamYards. Sorry, Lee, you've got this StreamYards, and you're all excitable. Why is StreamYards actually better than Melon? What are people's thoughts on it?
Well, you know, problem I had when Google Hangouts.
Yeah, but I'll tell you something now, Gail. I've used Melon to stream off, and I don't like the way when you've got guests coming in.
Hi, Natty. How are you?
Hello, Jeanette. Hello, Jeanette. Hi. Hello, Ronnie 5. Hello, Random Life Production.
Anyway, I soon got to grips with it straight away. I didn't have the same problem that I had with Google Hangouts. I find it a lot easier. Yeah.
I've never had a problem with it.
I looked into Zoom. You know, when they stopped doing Google Hangouts, I looked into Zoom. I thought, no, that's a bit too. You know what I'm like? I'm not into technology. I don't do technology.
Yeah, but you don't want them any more than what can you do? 10.
10. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want
can
any
have
more
up to
than
10
that,
guests on.
I mean,
so how much is that a month, Jeanette, for 10 guests on?
You're too nice, Jeanette. You don't mute people.
It's $25, or it equates to about £21, I think.
Is that a month?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can have up to 10 guests. As you can see, I can have a background. You can do overlays. You can even. See,
that price is against my religion. I'm sorry.
You know, it's got a lot more features. Plus, you could put your own logo, as you can. I'm pointing
over here. Yeah, I got you.
Put your own logo on it. It's. How can I put it? Yeah, it's all right getting the free version, but there's a lot more you can do with the paid version.
Yeah.
Hi, Daisy Wazy.
Daisy! Yay!
But yeah, it's one of these things where I got to grips with it straight away.
Mm-hmm.
I looked into Zoom. I thought, no, that's a bit too complicated for me. So yeah, I've even learned how to pin link, you know, and everything.
Plus, you mean linking at the top? You mean?
Yeah, I have to pin, because basically what you do is you put your StreamYard link in chat, and then you click on 3 dots, and hey, he's in smoking room. Hi, Richard, how are you? It's basically.
I have to take your glasses off to see what we're going on.
Looks a bit smoggy in there, then. Sorry.
That's a lot better.
No.
But yeah, it's basically you put on this StreamYard, you've got mute, stop cam settings, present, invite. So it copies a link. So all you've got to do is paste it into chat. Then you click on the 3 dots in corner, and it says pin message.
Well, that Melon, what you use at the moment, Gail, I used to stream with that. And I found the audio can be distorting with certain devices.
Yeah, I was having some trouble because I wanted to try this Rode Connect thing with it. And every time I try to stream with Melon,
you'll have problems with the Rode mic connecting to it. It don't like certain mics. Melon is not as good as StreamYards.
It's
Now
half the
I've got
price,
the
though. That's the
paid
problem. It's
version.
like 12 quid.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of it.
I'll be shaking handing over this 600 quid tomorrow.
If you're wondering, Gail, Johnny's his car's gone in, his little soldier's gone in to be repaired.
New clutch.
Oh, that's an expensive repair.
Gift wrapped.
About 600
600
quid.
quid, isn't it?
That's a lot.
I put the Christmas tree up. There's no going under it, but I put the tree up.
I ain't done note yet, Johnny. Even though
I'll say when they all gather around for presents, I'll say pick a bauble. Yeah, a lot of folded them. You know, you fold it round them.
You've got it all sorted, have you, Johnny?
I'm doing big business. I'm dealing
Thank
cash.
you, Jennifer. But
I can't see chart.
But that's the thing. I mean, it's one of these things like
This car should run another 10, 15 years once I've done this.
it's like you feel like you're losing a limb when you cut cars in for repair or
All
something
week
wrong.
it's been hell. And look at the
Yeah.
weather. Look at the weather.
I know.
When you
It's
come back and it hasn't rained, but your beard's wet.
6 degrees here, and it's
Literally got fog on my beard.
it's been bloody cold.
I need to pop the chart out.
So
Nat,
yeah,
what's the wrapping on my beard? Is it Christmassy?
Who's he saying she's so beautiful now? Who are we talking about now? Pardon me. I think he's talking about you, Natty. Says it to everybody, so don't, you know. It was saying wow about Gail earlier on.
Jeanette, if you've been sincere, then you proper mapped it up.
He's not called dirt bag for nothing.
Yeah.
Do that, Jeanette. So if you've been sincere, then you
exactly
just
what
mapped
he's
it up.
like. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
He's called dirt bag.
you know. That's all I'm saying.
He dresses in orange to blend in.
You must be blind, he thinks I'm beautiful.
But yeah, I mean, we ain't got our Christmas decorations and nothing up yet.
Oh, I have. I've got the Christmas tree up, look.
I've
Yeah,
got
she has
I've
got
got
kids.
an advent calendar, and as I was saying last night on the Baking Live, it's something that we've always done. It's 20.
I've even got my nuts. I've got my walnuts.
Oh, man, that's not to do with Christmas.
Nuts are to do with Christmas. You always buy nuts at Christmas.
Hey, look, when we were kids, Johnny, that was one thing that my mum always used to buy. Brazil nuts, them monkey nuts. What else? I forget now. Walnuts.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
walnuts.
And it's sort of dating back, you know, way back when nuts were a thing at Christmas.
I used to hate those Brazil nuts, though, the chocolate one.
Oh, I'll tell you what I like. You know the purple ones in roses?
Oh, yeah, the purple caramel chocolate nuts.
Yeah, is it hazelnut they've got inside? Yeah.
I think so.
I love them. Ooh.
Can't you make a bun and stick one in the middle?
But yeah, last night's baking were a bit unusual because they were actually a cross between an apple pie and a cookie, and they were apple pie cookies.
Back in a minute, Jeanette, going to get a drink.
Okay,
yeah, because they're shaped like a bun, weren't they? But they're actually a cookie.
Yeah, and like when you cooked them, they sort of rose a little bit like you would, like a cookie would, and then you sort of got to make a hole and fill it with apple pie mixture. Absolutely.
How do you know when the wife's here? When her profile picture of you at my arm? Her profile picture's my arm.
Oh yeah. Hi Tracy, by the way. Yeah, so starting next week, next Tuesday, I'm starting like a Christmas series.
Christmas countdown.
What are you doing? Are you doing all baking, Jeanette? Or are you going to sort of do like other cooking stuff as well, or just baking stuff?
Well, at the moment, I'm just doing baking.
You too.
But I sort of had a few requests. Hi, Tim, by the way.
Hi, Tim.
I don't know exact name for it.
Hi, Tim.
But it's like a jiggly Japanese. It's classed as a cheesecake, but it's jiggly. I don't know the exact. I've been asked to do one of them.
Well,
it is actually a cheesecake, but it's. I don't know. I forget what name of it is now. I'll tell you in a minute. I'll tell you exactly what it's called, and it's going to be. Hi, partner. How are you? It's actually called a Japanese cheesecake.
Oh.
So I don't know whether you're going to be able to see this or not. No.
I bought some nuts this year, and I can't enjoy them because when you got like missing teeth.
Yeah.
When it goes in your gums, it hurts.
I'll just turn brightness down and I'll show you. Plus, I've been asked to do. Somebody wanted me to do a Black Forest cake, but I found a recipe for Black Forest cupcakes.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh man.
That's the Japanese.
It looks like a pineapple upside down cake, doesn't it?
But its nickname is a Japanese jiggle cake because
I'm not an expert. I'll just eat it.
but it's on a Gemma's Bigger Boulder Baking. It's a Japanese bakers have refashioned one of the most beloved desserts and somehow made it even better. Japanese cheesecake, otherwise called a Japanese cotton cheesecake or jiggly cheesecake. Talk Pete in this here. So yeah, I'm just sort of giving them the lowdown on the jiggly cheesecake.
You had me at jiggly.
It's ultra fluffy texture and a custard-like wobble. So yeah,
I joined Yeah last night as well. Just in case.
What, Alcoholics Anonymous?
No. If I break down, I'm fine.
Well, that's nowhere. Chris was on about biscuit other night, and he says, "I'll let her call RAC," and I says, "What for dog?" I said, "Don't you mean RSPCA?" Hi, Pete. By the way, I forgot if I said hello, but yeah, it's like once I've got the Christmas stuff over, hang on a minute.
Yeah, I've done all right. Got it done for
That's what we're making Tuesday.
Right.
Santa at brownie. It's brownie basically with a strawberry stuffed on top.
Yo, Pete.
And cream. Then week after that.
Oh, that looks nice. Meringue. That is an unusual recipe, that one, isn't it? Meringue top mince pie.
Yeah. But I mean, like I've said, I've always not. I'm not one for convention. Last year I did Fraggypan top mince pies. Year before that I did the Viennese Whirl mince pies. I like to put like a different twist on it. So yeah, so George from Magnetic G, he said to me, he says, well, why don't you put meringue on them? So I hunted that recipe down, and last but not least, and this is like the 20th.
Oh, Christmas gingerbread cake, yes.
So it's like an alternative to a Christmas cake.
I actually would prefer, to be honest, I'd actually prefer that to a Christmas cake. I always find Christmas cake too rich.
Yeah, and I said this last night. If you look on my past vlogs or whatever, you won't find a Christmas cake on there because we're not keen on it. Particularly me, I don't like the marzipan or the icing or whatever. So I've never ever made a Christmas cake. And I says to Chris, I says, I'm going to look for an alternative to a Christmas cake, and that's what I came up with. I mean, it is basically an alternative, but it's like a cream cheese frosting, is it? I think
yeah, Christmas cake's too rich in fruit and all that shit.
No worries, Tracy.
Got the eating on.
I'm not keen on. I always think Christmas cake is a little bit dry as well.
But it's like this, same as I said. Anybody that knows anything about it, you have to feed it, and so you have to make it months in advance. So, all depending what you're putting in it, like e.g. rum or whiskey or brandy, or I mean, brandy is the normal thing, but you've got to make it months in advance, and every so often you have to get it out and put more brandy in it, what they call feeding it. So it's too much. Yeah, it's one of these things where, it's too much. I can't say too much trouble, but you've got to think about, months and months in advance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and if you don't get the combination right, it's like doesn't taste as nice. So you have, like you said, if you don't feed it, it's going to end up being dry.
But there's a lot of it. Yeah, there's a lot of variations on the Christmas cake. I mean, a lot of people, like the dried fruit, they soak it.
Yeah.
It all depends sort of what recipe you go to. Hiya, Alex, how are you? You know what I mean? You've got to. There's a lot of different variations. It's like everything else. There's a lot of different variations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like this. I said this last night, Gail. I'm not going to make a Christmas cake because I know it won't get eaten. It'll just get thrown away. So I mean, times is hard. So I'm not going to fork all that money out on ingredients and everything for a cake that I know is going to get chucked in bin. So
would not Pix eat the whole cake then? Is that not his bag?
Well, probably would over time, but same as Chris says, if he's the only one eating it, then it's going to take a while, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. He ate 8 brownies in a day.
Oh, they were them apple pie last night that I made last night.
That is ridiculous. You'd be sweating sugar, Jeanette, if you did that.
But yeah. It's one of these things where, I mean, it's like me.
Yeah, they were made out of oaks and apples, basically. So they won't,
Well, no, partner says, does the organic have his limits? No, not really. Believe it not, partner. All them things I made last night have gone.
And it's not just feed up.
Well, I know. And Andy actually saved me one. He went, I've saved you one. I went, oh, that's
biscuit.
I just Matty, how are you?
Pixie sounds like he's protesting too much, methinks.
Yeah. But
on Yorkshire terms, I think he's full of shit.
But same as I said as well last night. Anything lemon related, and that's why I made him a lemon drizzle layer cake for his birthday. And anything apple pie related, you know, is on it like a carb on it, as you'd say, Gail.
Callum give him an unburied chance.
Plus, you know, he's got a rival in Callum, so you know, Callum's just as bad. You know, not only does he look alike, yeah. Richard's put drizzle, but yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, yeah, you can understand it with Callum because he's a growing lad, but yeah. But I'll not tell you what Chris said. And it's what when it's in reference to what Chubby Brown would say.
All right, Chubby Brown.
So yeah, but yeah, that's what Chris said. Anyway, but that's one thing. How can I put it? Yeah, it goes to show that they appreciate what I'm baking. If clear text, so to speak, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if they're eating it, it's good news, that isn't it?
I don't know who is Christine McVie.
God knows.
Yeah. Yeah. Anybody know who Christine McVie is?
No.
Hold on, interwebs. Oh,
yeah.
Matt.
Yeah,
Put
Richard.
your cover on. Put your cover on. It might be a porn.
With any luck.
Harkness, was she the blonde one or was she the darker haired one?
But I mean, you know, it sort of name didn't ring a bell, and I think who's Christine McVie?
Well, Tracy's right next to the radio with a dressing gown on and eating.
I've got a short sleeve thing on me.
Yeah, I'm upstairs, sleeveless.
Well, I've had to have my eating on for like 20 hours because I've got builders downstairs, so I'm waiting for the plaster to dry. And every hour I'm going, shit, this is an expensive build. This thing is. My house is like the Bahamas, though.
It costs more than your plastering.
Partner says Stevie Nicks with the blonde one.
Okay. Oh, that's sad. I really like Fleetwood Mac too.
Yeah, Tommy says John McVie's ex-wife. I mean, I don't even know who John McVie is.
I'm thinking there's something to do with a biscuit, but obviously not.
Yeah, Pete says Stevie Nicks with blonde one. Tracy says, did you like the apple cookies? Well, put it this way, Tracy, they've all gone.
I told her we still
Chris and Callum particularly, yes. I think
there's no particularly about it.
No, what I'm saying is, I think what it were in the recipe. I just whipped some double cream up and piped some double cream on top. Now Tracy forgot to get the cream, so she just put some squirt cream on. But I think it set it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just put what? Yeah, believe it or believe it not, Tracy. They've all gone. Oh. Pete says Fleetwood Mac was formed by Mick Fleetwood and John McVie.
Like I said tonight, you need to do something with mandarins now, because we've got a few tins of them.
It's all right, John. We're only on about, we're at Friday night, Johnny. He says, you've got to come up with a solution. He says, and we've got tinned apples, tinned peaches, tin
pears and tin bloody mandarins.
Come up with a solution. Get Tracy to use some of these. You know what I mean?
It's got to be something fruit salad, condensed milk kind of cake.
You could do a mandarin thing with like a cheesecake, couldn't you? And then put the slices all over top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's one thing down.
What Chris says, he says he even had two before went to bed last night. So even before they'd before dust had settled, he had two last night. And he says to me this morning, he says, I'll just have one of them, and he come out with one in each hand.
This is willing to travel for another bun.
You see what Chris has put? I'm coming round, Tracy. See you in 40 minutes. Ooh. Tracy says, with peaches, she make peach cobbler.
That works.
So, there you go. But it's, you know, plus, we've got some apples left over. Because basically what you did, you cooked your apples and you put brown sugar, white sugar, and cornstarch, e.g. corn flour, and it like crystallizes and like caramelizes the apples. So basically I've just made a crumble with my leftovers. They're not good to waste because 2 gannets in arse, you know, they're not be around for much longer. I'll pack your bags, you can go and live with them. This is I'm coming round when you do your cobbler. But this is the thing, we're doing the apples that way. You can make apple pie, you can make apple cobbler, you can make
Apple crumble.
Apple crumble, yeah. You know, it's one of these things where world's your oyster, you know what I mean? Once you've got the base ingredient, which is your apples, you can, you know.
I think I'd like that. Just the apple cooked with a little bit of cream on top. I'd be happy as Larry with that thing.
Yeah, that's it, Gail. If you don't want apple pie or whatever, it's like it coats them in like you know, and that's why you cook. When you cook them, you put all your
She's still got
cinnamon,
that part of a bowl with some clean
cinnamon and nutmeg, I think. You put all that in before you cook your apples, and basically it caramelizes, you know, the ingredients. So your apples are basically coated in like a caramel. Apple cobbler. It's obviously your base is your apples, but you know, like in America, what they call biscuits.
Yeah.
It's sort of similar to that. And when you make it, you just put blobs on top. And basically, as it's cooking, these biscuits expand. So does that go some way to explaining what a cobbler is? You know, you make it up like a biscuit dough, but you just blob it on top of your apples, and as it's cooking, it expands to form like what Americans call a biscuit.
Yeah. Have you ever tried making? I know it's a bit late now, but have you ever tried making pumpkin pie, Jeanette?
I've got pumpkins. Well, they've died off now, but I have pumpkins growing in garden.
What did we do last year that I forgot? I've been to bed since then. I did do some with pumpkins.
Turned out like a rugby ball shape and green.
I did do something last year with pumpkins, but I forget where it were now. But funnily enough, the only place that you can get pumpkin puree is instead of buying a pumpkin is on Amazon. And yeah, we went down the route. We've got a pumpkin, and of course you cook the pumpkin, and you scrape all snotty, scrape out all snotty seeds, and then the idea is it comes out, it scoops out easy.
Oh, Crypto's made the pumpkin pie, she says.
But I forgot where it were that we made last year with pumpkin. But yeah, I couldn't get no pumpkin puree for love nor money. But the only place I can see to find it is on Amazon. Plus the pumpkin spice as well. That's another thing. That Amazon is the only place that you can get it.
They did sell it in some shops, but it was few and far between, I think.
Yeah, that's the problem. If sort of like round doors, it's predominantly Asda. We have got a Morrison's, but that's probably 10-15 minutes away.
Right.
Nah, we have got a Tesco's, but that's sort of about 10 minutes away. Whereas we've got an Asda down here, and if you want to sort of get something that our Asda ain't got,
Yeah.
we have to go to Answorth.
Realise that you're on the floor.
So we've got it's classed as a superstore, but it's in Answorth. That's about 10-15 minutes down Parkway. So if there's something that we can't get at our Asda, but we've got 2 Asdas in distance. I think she's ignoring you, Dirt Rider.
No, I don't know anything about it, mate. They're just eyes.
So, but anyway, same as I say, and if you can't go to our big Asda, then you've got no chance. You know what I mean?
I didn't think my eyes were beautiful. I've got bags under them, look.
Don't fall for it. He's a little soldier. He's being a smooth operator.
No makeup. I got no fucking makeup on.
I think
Sorry.
we need to put some bromide in his tea.
Yeah, you must have been drinking too much, mate.
No, he's knocking on a bit now to be getting that overexcited.
Bloody hell, calm down.
I think on Tracy. She says, "What was it? That we made with the pumpkin?" I can't remember. Pete says his eyes is like piss holes. No, man and all.
I know. I need some sunshine. I need to get some of that beautiful Mediterranean sun.
Vitamin D.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, as I was saying, me and Tracy did make some pumpkin, but yeah.
I can't remember.
The thing is, and the thing that sort of it made me gag is that snotty pumpkin seed. Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
It's like melon. It's like melon seed, isn't it? Pumpkin seed. It's almost identical, really.
It's horrible.
Very like stringy
stuff. Honestly,
like
horrible.
strands of yuckiness. I had to sit there picking seeds out of them. That didn't be good.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people buy the pumpkins for the seeds.
Yeah, because they're good for you, apparently.
Yeah, and they dry them out. And all sorts, but it's just thought on it, scooping them out, and same as Johnny says, they like all stringy and like snottified and
Well, you could have got Pixie to do this sort of snotty work.
He's even worse than me, Gail.
I thought pumpkins were supposed to be bad for you. I thought pumpkin seeds were supposed to be bad for you because they don't digest properly.
It all depends what situation it is. A lot of people just buy the pumpkins for the seeds, and basically what they do is they scrape all that snotty stuff, like in the oven, and like dry them out. So,
Crypto put I'm too cold to come up. I look like an Eskimo.
Yeah, Richard says they're bad for animals, not human
I
beings.
got them big shruggy things. That's like a nudie, but it's massive.
Pete says you'd ate spaghetti squash then. But yeah, I don't want to know, Pete. In an ideal world, you'd be able to go to a supermarket and pick a tin off a shelf. That's my ideal situation. Is going to a supermarket and picking a tin off a shelf, or that or tub or whatever it comes in. You know what I mean? Yeah, partner says dirtbag loves women with no clothes. I've warned everybody because they said exactly the same thing to Gail. So I did say, just watch him, Hey up.
Oh, Pete Thomas has put a link in and it says how to cook spaghetti squash in an oven.
Oh,
I cooked a cottage pie today. I cooked a cottage pie on my stream today.
ooh.
Yeah, I first of all, I put olive oil in it, and then I put the steak mince in with onions, garlic, chestnut mushrooms, and carrots. Obviously, I didn't add them till later. I used mixed herbs, white pepper, black pepper, soy sauce, like a browning cube, like a stock cube.
Oh yeah, OXO cube.
Yeah, I used one of them. And I cooked all that in one go with a bit of sea salt, like the one what you have to crack. Yeah. And then I got the gravy and put the gravy in I got 1 pint of water, added 8-9 spoons of gravy granules and another stock cube, put that in, and then the potatoes, I added a bag of parsnips into the potatoes with a bit of sea salt, and when they were cooked, I put the potatoes and the parsnips that were mashed together on top of the cottage pie, and then I put a little bit of mature cheddar and a little bit of red Leicester cheese and a little bit of black pepper on top of it. Then I took it in the oven and it come out lovely.
Oh, can I just say, Dirt Rider, 1, you're married, and 2, she's from UK.
And I'm married too.
And Natty's married.
I'm going to time you out in a minute, you dirty old git.
And I've got kids. I don't mind compliments. It don't do me any.
Dirt Rider, her number is 118 118 118.
I want your number, please. I want your number. Well, you're not going to get my number, but I might give you a little wink since you like my eyes.
Don't encourage him, Natty. Are you Richard, by the way?
How's it going?
All right. But yeah, it don't take much to encourage Dirt Rider, believe you me.
Does he ever come up on panel?
Partner says that I don't call him dirtbag for nothing. But yeah, I think she's sort of got the measure of him now, partner. Yeah.
I'm only gonna break your heart. They call me Heartbreaker.
Exactly. I've already been there, done that, got the T-shirt.
The trip to Costa today. Oh, Costco. But
yeah.
Well, I should have mine back by bloody Friday, hopefully.
What do you say? Thank God for that.
4 weeks. Would be ridiculous.
I know. And it same as I said earlier on, it's like having a limb took off you when you've not got your car. You can't just go and jump in your car. And
he said, despite the age of the car, it's worth doing, he says, because he's had it up on lift and it's mint. It's solid. Well, looked after it.
So with all the stuff you've done to it.
It's about 4 hours.
Johnny, what sort of car do you have?
Toyota RAV4.
It not be at end of week. But the thing is, Gail, he's been underneath it. He's put a new fuel tank in. He's undersealed it. Everything underneath is like brand new.
New map sensor, new throttle body sensor, new spark plugs.
I'm still in love. I don't think the feeling's mutual by any chalk. Hey, up Lee's back now.
But it's got no rust. It's absolutely mint.
Partner says last time we went to Costco, it didn't end well, so I would imagine.
What are we on now? Camera 6?
No, I've only got
that and smoke cam.
One camera now. I'm down to one camera.
Like it's in a smoke room.
No, I've only got one camera. I've got 2, but they're fighting with each other. I've just been in StreamYards. I've done all my overlays on my paid version of StreamYards.
Very good.
Crypto says
I'll be able to have 10 on panel now, Richard.
And
we just made the dogs at house bed, not
So
house
that,
bed.
you can
Not been
imagine
out
that
of it
with
all
10
day.
people modelling, doing scratch builds. That's going to be interesting.
So, Lee, is Angela paid for StreamYard?
What?
I've got paid StreamYard. That's why I've got my own. Other
So you decided to let the moths out of your wallet?
Oh!
But he's only done it because I've done it, Natty, I tell you.
He's so devastated he had to put it in private.
You know what I mean? It's only for the fact that I've got it.
I bet the moths flew straight out as soon as he opened his wallet. Yeah,
God.
it's not been open in that long.
Look at his face.
so how much is it then, StreamYard? Do you have to
I'm
pay
the
for
only
it?
one who goes in the 2p machines at
It's
Seaside.
$25 a month, but that equates to about £21 in our money.
So it's not cheap, is it then?
Not really, but it's got a lot of benefits that you don't get on the paid version.
How can I put it, Richard? It's flipping ridiculous.
Well, Johnny said he won't pay for it, so.
No way.
But we know Johnny's a true Yorkshire man, is as tight as a duck's arse.
When it comes to girls,
Hiya, Mark, how are
Hey,
you?
Mark.
But yeah,
I've noticed I've had more money for the last few weeks though, because I had to put it.
but I bet you any money, when he hands that money over for his car, I bet he cries.
You'll have it on a
I
elastic
don't
band.
think I'll be crying as much as the poor mechanic who's had to do it.
Put it this way, Gail, and I've said this a lot of times, it goes on Marketplace, it finds the bargains. If Johnny fell in a heap of shit, he'd come up smelling of roses.
Roses.
Also,
Good
Keena's
luck.
house bed into it. It's got a desk area and all that underneath now. I took the bed out from underneath.
But yeah,
He'd
Thing
come
is-
back smelling the roses.
Thing is with cars, if you've had it for years and years and years and it's cost you nothing, then all of a sudden you get a big bill. When you look, you stretch it out over all them years, the car's cost you nothing. You know what I mean?
I did it myself for 300.
but it's not only that, Richard. You think at the money and time that Johnny spent on it, undersealing it and putting a new tank in and basically everything underneath that car.
Yeah.
The engine's quiet
You know
as
what
a
I mean?
mouse. The engine runs sweet as a
I
mouse.
mean, if you've got a car, you've had it a long time, eventually it's going to be an expensive bill. You just can't avoid it.
Richard,
Partner
it's
says
called
I'm the same
Foxy.
as Johnny, but
So
yeah,
that's how
partner's
long we've
from
had it.
Yorkshire as well.
It's been named.
To look at how long you've owned it and then divide it
Over
up
years.
over the years, and then
Well, this is no word of a lie. For them that don't know, he bought a big one of these great big massive range cookers, right? About 7 obs on top, a rotisserie, a great big oven, and he only paid 150 quid for it.
And the extractor.
And extract hood and everything. See what I mean about falling in shit and coming up smelling of roses?
And I paid for fancy flooring for my kitchen to do the whole kitchen, 20 quid.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That's leaning up in porch. I ain't got right.
Yeah, it's got some flooring and it's
Oh,
like,
and this old thread in the wall here cost a tenner.
yeah, that's
Oh,
another
on the
thing.
wardrobe.
It's made a pull down bed, and bed cost a tenner. Wardrobe, that them like cupboards at side, what you can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're them slow close ones as well. When you close them, they close themselves like slowly.
I'm not even going to say how much my kitchen cost. I'm going to shut up.
Listen to this. My kitchen cost me £22.50. I won it on eBay.
I'm not. I have no comment.
With the splashbacks and everything in red,
But
like a
the thing is,
glittery red.
Dale,
colour. Really
Johnny's from Yorkshire. You're from London, so yeah,
nice. My porch
There's a
is
big
built out of 20
difference.
foot of fencing.
you know. And that flooring, it's like hardwood flooring, but it's
Like a stone floor.
it's like all together, so it's like a jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah.
But the laminate floor pieces, everything like that.
Yeah. Peter says he's no good with money if he broke into a bookies, he'd lose £100.
You have to have the locks fixed.
But this is another thing. What was that thing that you built? We call it Olink Grand. It started off as Olink Grand.
Oh yeah. It started off with something put me flowers.
It went, and how many paving blocks did you get, Johnny?
Oh, I got 480 paving blocks for 15 quid or something like that. 17 quid.
I rest my case.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I just don't have the skills. Even if I brought the bloody stones, I'd make a mess.
It shouldn't be called Johnny Five. It should be called Johnny Thrifty.
Yeah.
Johnny. Peeling orange.
Easy. Oh,
Hello, Hazel.
He's like that window advert. You buy one, you get one free. You buy one, you get one free.
He had a job getting them home, Gail, but by God, he made sure he got them all.
7 trips.
Yeah, 7 trips.
7 trips from your hand, just where you can barely get your hand in between wheel and suspension.
Partner said it's called an Italian sunken garden.
Bella, stop it.
Hang on, I've got a picture of it here.
Get. Oh, Bella, you're knocking my microphone.
That's when I first started digging it.
Can't you see what we mean by his hole in the garden? It started out just as a hole in his garden. Tommy says Trigger's brush is what I called my mate's old car. He used to go on and on about what such a great car it was. I'd point out, sure, it's like a brand new car with all the parts we replaced on it. But that same with Johnny, you see, he's done that much to it. You know, it had seemed...
I'll be honest with you, I didn't think it were clutch that were going. I thought it were everything else. I just replaced everything else. And then
Partner says it looked like Blue Peter Garden when it had been vandalised. But this is the thing, Partner, about project.
You don't realise they're digging a little hole, how much soil that involves.
But I'm sure Gail will resonate. You know, we're having a new kitchen and everything. It probably looked like a bomb site.
Oh God, the whole house. Right now, I'm having the living room done. It looks like an absolute pit. Look at that, brilliant.
I had to cut and rearrange it, and anywhere there'd been a socket and there wasn't a socket on mine, I just put blanks and then just cut a new hole.
Donny says, Johnny, that you were Trigger with the broom.
That's the other one.
But yeah, that's the £150 cooker. It's immaculate, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's only Johnny Five could get it for 150 quid.
I had to rearrange my whole life to get it in.
But
in fact, it put me out of action for a week. I hurt my back doing that, didn't I? There's the extractor bit. The top part.
Looks brand new, that thing does. And they're about 300 or 400 quid just for the extractor.
But the woman would change. She was like, "Yeah, we're having a new kitchen, so you know the cooker had got to go." Oh. Partner says Trigger's broom isn't the original. It should be called Arkwright's broom because the expression originated without no hours. So there you go. And Pete says it came from an even older expression, Nelson's knife.
Well, inside there is that a bed. But I made it look like a wall.
You should, Johnny, you should just go around to people's houses and just do like changing rooms of your YouTube channel.
Honest to God, I've got a porch on the back of this house with gold plate leaded windows and all that.
Honestly, Gail, he built a porch and I think he spent 50 quid on it.
Yeah. And that was for a roll of felt and a piece
and that were including the window and the door.
I've got a solid mahogany door with gold leading in it. Same with a window as well. And then the rest of it was all free what I got off internet. The actual shell of it is 32 foot of somebody's fence.
Put it this way: there's not a lot that Johnny can't turn his hand to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's sort of like a challenge to Johnny. You know what I mean?
The pirate shipping garden.
Yeah, my brother's.
Sorry,
It's got a pirate ship outside. It's got slides and swings and climbing frames and all that. And if you get up on the top, it's got a big ship steering wheel and everything.
The thing
And
is,
that's built out of all the
if you
decking.
were to put a big pile of rubbish in front of Johnny, well, when I say rubbish, you know what I mean, like wood, metal,
Yeah,
anything
you can
like
take your own
that.
shite tip. Well, I've got a trailer, Richard, but my car packed up just as I got the trailer. So.
Oh, tell everybody what you're making with that you stripped all down. You got a trailer.
I've got an old trailer tent. You remember the ones that go like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to make a miniature caravan out of it. I've got 2 caravans at go. I'm going to make an identical miniature caravan.
Are you going to have one of those? My aunt and uncle used to have a caravan which you wound up, so it would go flat.
That's what it is. But I've stripped it completely. It's just the frame.
Brilliant.
All the axles, the frame, the wheels. That's all
it is. Stands at the moment, it's just the base frame of the trailer.
I took it apart and hid it under other caravan.
Donny says, "Is it for me, Johnny?" Well, I don't think you'd fit in it.
In fact, my old 1984 one inside looks like a boat because I laminate floored it, and where the kitchen used to be, I laminate floored it all the way up like that.
Tell you, it is like just like Blue Peter. You know, here's some wood, here's some glue. See what you can make out of it.
Oh, my ship looks like some out of Alice in Wonderland, doesn't it? I cladded it with doors.
Yeah.
I started cladding
even his shed, it's got doors all
the Victorian
over.
pine doors.
All over. Quite
cladded
literally.
the old thing with it.
His house sounds like an Aladdin's cave of some description.
Well, it screws your head up when you're on a panel and they're thinking, hang on a minute, is he upside down?
I mean, obviously, I know because I've been to see you, haven't I? But yeah,
everything's a bit angled. Even the rabbit's got a 3-story hutch with a penthouse.
Rabbit galley.
This is no word of a lie. He had a ferret, and he even got a blooming harness and lead and a hammock for a ferret.
Oh, my little ferret passed
See you,
away.
dirtbag.
He just died.
He's going now, Natty.
All right.
But yeah, you know, there's not a lot that Johnny don't do.
Dirt Rider's Viagra's wearing off. He's going now.
Like clear my eyes.
Oh dear.
No, bugger off.
I don't think she's telling you to bugger off, Dirt Rider. I think she's telling.
No, I'm telling Bella to bugger off. She's trying to get in my sweets. Trying to get me Halloween candy.
I've got 3. I've got 3 tubs.
You've got yourself sorted out.
I've got roses, and I've got celebrations. And then Callum turns around and says, "Well, you've got to get some Quality Street." I says, "Well, there's 3 tubs in there, Callum." He says, "I know, but in Christmas." Celebration.
What did he say too?
Quality Street.
Yo,
and there's 3 tubs in there, and he says, "It's not Christmas yet, Quality Street." I says, "I'm sure you'll survive, Callum."
I got 4 tubs of chocolates, right? You know, like roses, Quad Street, celebrations, and heroes for the trick-or-treaters. I only got 6 frigging trick-or-treaters, didn't I?
Partners pouring no Quality Street like it's a crime.
And there was being dead polite. Trick-or-treaters were being dead polite and taking a few sweets. Like,
Well, this is
yeah, have that. Have that.
I've got one better than that. We bought some sweets for trick-or-treaters, you know, like these mini bags, like mini ones.
Mm-hmm.
And we went down to pound stretcher.
Yeah.
So they've got like these like licorice things, strawberry flavoured. We like is it fondant in middle? They were like licorice sticks about this big. Anyway,
You know the little chocolate Turkish delights that come in that like pinky shiny packet thing.
Oh, I love chocolate Turkish
I don't
delight.
like Turkish delight anyway, so I
No, I
wouldn't
don't.
know.
Well, never mind that. I want to know how do you make it.
Turkish delight.
Yeah.
I couldn't soon find out on it. Anyway, so I had a knock at door. Chris cussed at door, and he gave him one of these like licorice things, these licorice sticks. So cheeky bugger turned round and says, "Ooh, what's that? A breadstick?" So Chris turned round and he says, "You cheeky bugger." He says, "It's a licorice stick."
At least you know you won't get you a Windows egg.
You know, be grateful you've got. Oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah, them fried Turkish delights are called.
But yeah, says, "What's this? Breadstick?" Well, it don't take much to start Chris off, so it says, "Well, you can always just go with bugger all, like, you know what I mean? It's either this or no."
Well, at least you know which shortage of eggs you're not going to get your Windows egg.
Oh, it's free, isn't it? The people are giving it free.
I eat a lot of eggs.
But yeah, Chris just says, he said, "Get off with you, cheeky bugger." He says it's a licorice stick. You know what I mean? Because when he come in, he says,
"What did you think when he waved it at him and the door with Harry Potter?"
Chris says, "Well, I nearly said to him, it's either that or a flea in your ear hole."
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
You say you can either chew it or stick it up your ass. You've got 2 choices.
No.
I made the mistake one Halloween of giving the whole bowl to just pointing the bowl to the kids. And they basically took the whole bowl. I'm like, I'm not sodding doing this again. Like that Halloween.
That's exactly why Chris sort of rationed it out.
Yeah.
And then, I think it was about 8:30 it started.
You tried to take the ball as well.
You know, it started absolutely peeing it down about 8:30. And Chris says, "Thank God for that." He says, "I don't think there'll be many around now." And they weren't. We never had another knock after that.
I find a back bedroom CCTV and turn it on lights.
That's what I've just told him. But when he says, "Ooh, what's that? A breadstick?"
You should have said Expecto Patronum.
But yeah, Chris says, "I had to bark my tongue." He says, I nearly turned around and says, "Well, it's either that or a flea in your ear hole."
No, you're not allowed chocolate. No.
Yo, Jackie.
Stop it. You're not allowed chocolate. Dogs are not allowed chocolate. Dogs are not allowed chocolate. You're not having one.
Callum needs to ring up Childline. This is Tommy. No box of Quality Street for Christmas. That's just not right, isn't it? Well, I've got heroes, I've got roses, and I've got celebrations. Just ain't got the Quality Street.
I like those mint matchsticks things you can get.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a recipe
Orange
for
ones
that,
now,
Johnny. Did you see them cookies? I've found a recipe for mint matchmakers.
See, now she's getting on my wavelength. See, I've had 3 years of not eating any chocolate at all, and I've lost all this weight, and I've kept it off, so I can treat myself now. Ooh,
Hello, Jackie.
They are mint matchmaker cookies.
Oh, those look good, actually.
Lost 11 stone, and I've kept it off as well.
So yeah,
Bella, you're not having chocolate.
yeah, they matchmaker cookies.
It's all right. My little dog is trying to be a naughty little pup.
They're wanting chocolate.
Yeah, but she's not having any.
No. Hi, Grandpa Kevin.
She's being a little bogger at the minute. She's trying to sneak some out.
I trained Buddy a bit last night. Now he looks partly modernised. So
I've done this one. This is a chocolate Swiss roll, and the cream you add crushed Oreos to it.
Oh.
It's sort of don't do it justice, that picture.
Yeah, get a better one.
Oh, Grandpa Kevin.
If you can see in the picture, it's like got Oreos in the cream in the Swiss roll bit. So, yeah. Now, me and Part Nest are on the same wavelength with this next one. These is what I've not printed out yet.
You haven't a rifle for all wrappers now?
Yeah, I'm looking for my favourite chocolates out of the back lot.
They are dime bar brownies.
Oh,
I like dime bars.
I love dime bars.
Oh yeah, I know.
You know something I like as well? It's an older kind of one, that Caramac thing.
Oh God, those are from the blast from the past. Those are black.
Oh, God,
I haven't
like
seen
them.
any of those for
I've been
years.
punched in the face with some sugar.
They're good. I love them. That Caramac.
They're nice, aren't
You can still get them in Sainsbury's.
Yeah.
Oh really? Because
Yeah.
I hadn't seen them for years.
I only
Caramac. I
saw them
remember having them as a
yesterday. I
kid.
nearly bought one.
They've gone underground.
They've bought Cadbury's have bought one out as well, but they've called that caramel. Yeah,
You're not having a chocolate.
dime bar is smooth on the
You're not
outside.
having one.
Inside. Here's one
They're
that I
describing Callum's stock.
Bella, no, you can't have one.
Here's one that I actually want to try and fit in before Christmas. And Christmas wreath brown-up.
No.
That looks good actually. It's quite creative.
The donut is actually made with like to a brownie mix.
Right.
No.
It's made as a donut.
No, you can't have one.
But all that is like buttercream, coloured green, and with a few sprinkles on it.
As long as kids are sorted out, I'll have a present after Christmas, mate.
Well, that's what I've always said. So long as Callum's.
We'll have another £600 bill just before Christmas.
Well, that's it.
I've just cancelled it full stop.
Kids rich. Especially when one of them lives here.
Here's another one that might take pictures. See you in a bit. Royal chocolate marshmallow bars.
That looks good. No, I'm not happy.
If you're a marshmallow fan, yeah.
Tracy's got some like icing stuff today, and it's blue.
Ooh. I've also downloaded another one. Here's another one. That's Jane's Patisserie. I love her recipes.
That looks nice too.
Kit Kat brownies.
Oh, give over now.
You know you love it, really, Johnny.
I do.
And another one is.
And I think about if I only eat Tracy's bacon.
Yeah.
She only bakes every Tuesday.
Strawberries and cream cookies.
Cookies.
Oh, nice.
Those sound good.
With that one.
I'd say that one you made last night because it was made with oats and apples. It was a pretty healthy one anyway.
Yeah. That one, the strawberry and cream cookies.
So we're down to about 9 tins of apples now.
You've got to use freeze-dried strawberries. You can't. I mean, obviously, you can use normal strawberries, but you've got to obviously freeze them and use them before they thaw out. You know what I mean?
Get it down, chef.
But yeah, that's sort of just a few of the recipes that I need to print out. But I want to fit them donuts in, sort of go in with the Christmas theme. So I've sort of got to try and fit them in somewhere. Oh dear. But yeah, what we're naughty with chocolate and me with baking, Christmas baking stuff. I hope we're sort of getting you in the festive mood.
Oh, it's a shame that guy. When I wanted him to tell me how beautiful I am again.
Late gone now, Nappy.
He's an old man. He's got to take his pills now.
Yeah.
He made my night.
Put it this way, Natty. At some point, he's told every woman on YouTube that they're beautiful and they've got gorgeous eyes. You know what I mean? You know, that was
Not
sort
just
of
the women.
I mean,
Just the
Johnny
women.
will vouch for it, Richard will vouch for it, Lee, partner, anybody. Yeah, at some point. Now you see,
Well,
it would
not being
do
funny, but in the private chat, he's chatted me up as well.
I was gonna go like Miss Thingy. I don't know long.
It started out, yeah, I let him compliment me and everything, but then I was doing the live baking with Tracy and Laurie. So he turned round to me and he says, something about, oh, I've dropped you, Jeanette. He says, Laura's my new girlfriend. I went, right, fair enough. Talk to the hand because the face ain't listening. And ever since then, I've tried to give him a hard time. But same as Johnny says, he can dish it out, but he can't take it back.
Yeah.
So I like to wind him up, you see.
Has he actually been on the live stream, Jeanette, or is he too scared to come up?
It's very rare he goes on people's panels, Gail, but it sort of every now and again, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
But he didn't like the fact that
I've never seen him ever on the panels.
but I nearly fell out with him a few weeks back because everybody knows I suffer from sleep apnea and I have to have a mask.
Oh, I get that, but I don't have a mask.
Yeah, well, I've got a CPAP machine, I've got mask, I've got it, and then it were basically saying it were nothing.
What?
Try telling people that have got sleep apnea that it's nothing, and then they were going on about, I've got 90% burns, and imagine somebody coming at you with a scrubbing brush and blah blah blah. And I says, look, I'm not falling out with you, but if you don't know about sleep apnea, then
Yeah.
Who's
true, I
that?
agree.
Who said that?
Dirt Rider.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean? And I says, yeah, you try telling people.
Why do I always get the bad ones after me?
Don't worry, Natalie. We've all been there, done that, and got T-shirt. Anyway, so but yeah, I says just Google it. Just Google sleep apnea. If undiagnosed, it can cause heart attack, it can cause a stroke and everything. So it's not just a non-entity, it is serious. And that's what we're...
But I mean, as for me, I just wouldn't like the idea of having that mask on my face. That would be uncomfortable. I don't know how you sleep.
Is, Gail, you get used to it. And that, same as I've said on that live stream, when, like, let's say, for instance, we have a power cut and electric goes off, that's it. I'm awake just like that.
Right.
And it's like Chris. I mean, he's used to it now, so it don't bother him. You know what I mean? You just get used to it. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I mean, when you explain to people that sleep apnea, it's actually here in your throat. It's like a flap. So when you breathe in normally, it's like opening and shutting and opening and shutting. Yeah. When you've got sleep apnea, your throat is constricted.
So it's constricting?
It constricts. So that flap can't open and shut as normal.
Yeah.
And I told him some facts, and these are facts.
Great.
These are facts, not fiction.
Jeanette, I'll be back in a minute. My camera's froze.
Okay, then, Lee. This is fact, not fiction. I had a sleep study done, and I stopped breathing 32 times in an hour.
Shit, that's worrying.
But that is not fact. That's not fiction. It's fact. Hence the reason why I've got a CPAP machine. So yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, that's what it got me riled up, right? Proper.
Anyway, I've got to go now, guys.
Okay, then, Natty. Thank you for coming up on
See you later.
panel.
Bye.
See you later.
So yeah, Pete's got a CPAP machine as well.
Johnny, did you have one of those as well? You said earlier that you'd lost a load of weight, or did you not have one?
What?
A CPAP machine? Did you not have one?
No, Johnny, I got one.
No, I smoke a different way.
But anyway, same as Pete says.
No, I went keto. I ain't eaten bread for 3 years and.
Or potatoes.
Potatoes or all like that. No,
but,
I don't eat.
But yeah, same as Pete says, it saved his life. And I often say to people, if you think you've got it, get it checked out because it can save your life. You imagine stopping breathing. Your brain needs oxygen.
Yeah, then you get injuries. Then you get sort of brain injury because you're not breathing.
But it's not just that as well, Gail. It can cause dementia and things like that if not treated. So no, it's not a non-entity. You know.
Yeah.
It's like everything else, you know. I mean,
I used to weigh 26 and a half.
Me and Richard were talking other night about having a blood clot in his leg, you know what I mean? I also know about that. I hadn't had one myself, but my stepdad had one. And Richard says he kept driving till he got home. But you think about it, Richard, that blood clot could have gone to your heart or even your brain.
I was in Cornwall. When I got it, and I went to the local hospital, and they said you need to get home. I said, get home. I said, I'm about 9 hours drive away. They just said there's nothing we can do here, but we think it's a blood clot. So luckily, the wagon I was driving were automatic, so I managed to get back. You know, but I thought it was a bit ridiculous that they wouldn't do out about it there.
I don't think hospitals are doing much about anything at the moment, are they?
You know, in 2004 that were quite a while ago now.
Pete, I've told Tracy about that. She's told me all symptoms. She snores very loudly. Well, Johnny can vouch for that. She snores very loudly. That is the main symptom. And the thing is, because you stop breathing in your sleep, you're getting interrupted sleep after interrupted sleep.
Yeah.
So you get up in the morning.
She snores ridiculously loud.
You get up in the morning feeling like you haven't slept at all.
No, don't like that idea.
But yeah, I urge anybody, you know, if you've got the symptoms, get yourself booked into. Initially, you go to your doctor.
Yeah.
And you have this like questionnaire to fill in. Do you find yourself nodding off during the day? Do you know what I mean?
I've got somebody in my classroom like that, little sod. He keeps falling asleep all the way through the bloody lectures, little swine.
But anyway, you know, this is a whole range of symptoms, but the top of the list is very loud snoring.
Yeah.
That is top of the list. But yeah, I urge anybody, you know, and Pete will back me up, you know, it could easily save your life.
Yeah.
You know, because the longer you leave it, the
worse it gets. Yeah, absolutely.
You know, the more your brain's being starved of oxygen.
Yeah.
This is not why Johnny made flip down bed. No, because when Keenan...
I'm not well, I need my own bed, really. Especially if I'm not sleeping around.
Yeah, Tommy says it will reckless you know, not to out about it.
Well, to be honest, I don't think they knew what it were.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think they were.
I mean, I sort of, that resonates exactly what I was saying. If that blood clot had moved from his leg, you know, his heart or his brain, you know,
it's
it don't bear
thinking about. Back to Blackburn.
Plus, it turns this
room
into
walk,
work and work out.
They just give me an injection straight away, and it stopped it.
Yeah, like a blood thinning.
A clot busting thing.
Yeah.
And
But
I
that's
could barely walk. And
that's not
as
that's
soon as you
only
inject
sort
it,
of how can I put it? That weren't the solution. It was just a stopgap. You know what I mean?
Mm.
and it just unbelievable because I could barely walk. And as soon as she injected it in, within 20 seconds, I could walk. It was like watching a film, like somebody waving a magic wand. It was unbelievable.
But yeah, you know what I mean. If you think about it, if something had happened, that would have been on the hospital in Cornwall for not treating you.
Apparently, though, it's quite a common thing with anybody who has a job like driving and stuff like that, who sat down job.
Mm.
I mean, I don't drive now. I jacked it in. I hated it. But if you have a sitting down job where you're still for a long while, it's acceptable.
Yeah. Tim says his late partner had a blood clot that started.
You'll know, Richard, with the best of
it started moving up a leg to a lung. But yeah.
But
I mean, the first thing is, like, Richard is giving them that blood thinning thing, because my stepdad, he was fine, and he come home from work one day, and my mum says he looked like a ghost. His face was ashen. So he was like, oh, you know, I'll be all right. I'll go to bed. I'll sleep it off, sort of thing. And my mum sort of insisted, no, you're going to hospital. And he'd got a blood clot. And it was the fact that my mum had insisted on him going to hospital that basically saved his life. Because it had started moving.
Because first thing you do is they take a blood test, and if you've got a blood clot, I can't remember what it is, but you're such a coloured blood cells go high if you've got a blood clot.
Right.
Nurse said, looking at this, it looks like you've got a blood clot in your leg, and within 2 minutes they got rid of it. This injection, boom, gone.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's like you've got red blood cells and you've got white blood cells.
One of them are too high.
When there's something going off, the white blood cell count drops drastically.
Yeah, then you can't eat.
Yeah, and that's sort of one. It's sign of an infection because your body's trying to
combat more into it than that.
It's
all about your platelet counts as well. Not right inside your blood as well, the platelets as well.
But I had to, for the next 5 years, I had to do an injection in myself for 5 days afterwards. And I can't stand needles, so you can imagine trying to do
we're talking about that, and that's basically you. Because when I had my operation, Lee's back. Isn't it out like a rat out of an aqueduct?
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to do stuff on my StreamYards, but I've got a video I need to edit. So I'm in and out.
In an orchestra.
I've done it all along. You just cannot sit still.
No, that's that, Richard.
Yeah. He's like a kiddie now. He's got this StreamYards, isn't he? He's like, oh, I've got StreamYards. He'll be up all night.
This is the thing, Gail. This is the thing. I often say to him, I'll have a pint of whatever you've had.
Yeah, what the heck? Are you drinking like Red Bulls in the background or something, or Monster?
No, I'm not. I've actually got.
Sniffing.
I've got water now. I've had my last coffee at 8. I had my last coffee at 8 o'clock.
Partner says
3 spoons.
Brother Lee's in and out like Errol Flynn's.
Yeah, has Dirt Rider come back in?
The quick and simple answer to that is Dirt Rider. No. You want a number, you get it yourself.
Well, Dirt Rider, if you've got sense, she's live now under that channel she's been in here on.
Don't tell him that, Lee.
He's going over there now.
Yeah, but you know, he's going over there, but he'll have to listen to Bible stuff.
Yeah, he'll be over on the channel like a rat out of an aqueduct.
I know he will.
But the thing is, partners, it don't work on some people, e.g. me. And Gail didn't fall for it either.
Oh, he's just like he's dropping his little line in, isn't he? He's hoping he'll catch somebody.
The thing is, Gail, let's say, for instance, another lady had come up on panel.
Oh yeah, he'd been like
all over him like a rash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a short attention span.
A
Yeah.
rash.
Not joking with old yeah. If you want a number of dirt rider, you get it yourself. Don't ask anybody else to do dirty work for you.
Do you know, I think the problem is me and you would probably eat him for breakfast. He wouldn't have a chance.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, he'd have it.
I've told him that a lot at times. Chris has said to him, he says, you couldn't handle Jeanette.
Who fancies cutting 60 matchsticks for me?
Was he?
You're on your own with that one, Lee. It's building. He's building a climbing frame for his railway setup.
Right.
Yeah. That's what Johnny were on about. His eye on glue fumes. You know what I mean? I mean, he's even tried it on with Tracy. You know what I mean?
Railway and building the whole park.
Is he live streaming or something as well?
I'm laughing at partners.
Right,
says
what's
whenever he's come up on panel, he looked like a Guantanamo Bay inmate. But yeah,
value me fingers
on the writ. Oh yeah, he's lost favour with Amjad as well.
Jeanette, I value me fingers.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Drop it.
Knowing Lee like I do, Gail. Yeah.
Yeah, what could he possibly
it's
cut off?
It's an accident waiting to happen, put it this way.
I've impaled myself on a scalpel twice, cut the end of my finger with a scalpel, so...
Glued them together.
Yeah. And that was with super glue.
Yeah. Not something that you want to do. Going back to the story, I forgot what I was saying now. Oh yeah, Amjad. It was on Friday night. Amjad come on panel, and we're all laughing because he was in his bedroom and he was whispering because his mum were asleep in the next bedroom. So we were just sort of like having a laugh with him and saying, "Oh, I've got to translate what Amjad's saying because he's whispering." And he says Amjad were naked. You know, he got a tracksuit top on, a t-shirt, and yeah, where naked bit come from, I don't know.
I don't know. I remember that. Yeah,
but I did say to him, and I think this rubbed him up wrong way. I did say to him, "Well, look, Dirt Rider, Amjad's been following me for years." I says, "And if we got to make a choice, I know who we'd choose, and it's not you."
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Just stating fact, and even Amjad agreed. And he says, "Yeah," he says, "I've been following Jeanette, and if I got a choice or if I got to take sides," he says, "I'd be with Jeanette all the way." Oh yeah. I thought it was Friday night, Amjad. So the orange jumpsuit with stainless steel bracelets. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's like this. I weren't sort of lying or anything. I just told him a fact. Amjad's been following me for years and years. I mean, you could probably remember, Gail, right from the very beginning. Amjad's been there.
No, he's been there for a long time. So
yeah, and I said, well,
I'm worrying about Lee with his razor. I just don't want to watch what he's going to do with himself.
Yeah, was Gail in here when I started first coming in?
No. Joe Jackie says she wish you'd stick your mouth together. But yeah,
That's wishful thinking.
but it's yeah. I mean, it's Crypto says she can remember it, but yeah, you know what I mean. And I sort of just said to him, just watch what you're saying, because you how can I put it? You know what I mean? It's one of these things that you opens his mouth before he puts his brain into gear.
Who's that?
Dirt Rider.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, not to worry.
I'll definitely keep my fingers out the way.
Oh, you're just watching, aren't you?
First time on a live stream, somebody chops the end of the finger off.
I've just put a new blade
I was
in it.
thinking you might chop the end of something else off.
No, that's firmly under the desk.
It's got a little protector on the top of it.
So, but yeah, if he's going to do out,
yeah, he uses a thimble.
Can anybody remember them things I bought Callum? Well, Callum had started a job, and first day on job, he dropped a load of plates, and we got a phone call saying he were down at A&E. No. Anyway, he'd gone to this walking clinic, and he cut himself. He cut himself, right? They're down here somewhere because I've got like a big box what I put all bits. Anyway,
I am here, Jeanette.
So I went on Amazon. I bought one of them tube goes like bandages, with finger thing that you twist and whatever. I bought him some Steri-strips because it was deep, but it was sort of like a flap of skin.
Yeah.
Well, I forgot which finger it was. I think it was that one, like that finger, but it was quite deep. So I went. This thimble might be too big.
No, I'm saying it might need full cuppage.
I can't see the chart.
Might need a bit of cuppage.
Anyway, so I goes on Amazon. I bought him that tuberose thing with finger protector, like about that bandage. I bought him some Steri-strips to knit it together because all they did down at walking centre was put a plaster on it. How they were talking, they rushed him off and they were bleeding all out. You know what I mean? They sort of, it sounded worse than what it actually were. So I went on Amazon, got Steri-strips, and I bought these that we like working in the kitchen. I forgot what they're called now. They're like rubber Johnny's
finger dongs. Finger dongs.
He's paused looking.
I forgot what they're called now. Anyway, there's a name for them, but they're just like a rubber Johnny bit for your finger, if you know what I mean. So if you've injured your finger and you're working in the, food industry, you've got to have one of these it's like a protector.
Yeah,
it's made by Pokemon.
Finger stall.
A what?
Finger stall.
Oh, that's it. Anyway, but I was showing everybody and they're just like a rubber Johnny, but for your finger.
Yeah.
So
I'll have to turn my camera off because it's fighting because I'm trying to edit a video as well. So,
but yeah, it's basically for the food industry, so people don't cross-contaminate things.
Yeah, there's stuff. Yeah,
and it's just to protect for your finger.
Yeah, you can put your nose
that's it. Cots, they're called. They are actually called cots. Crypto says a finger.
When you're scared of poking your nose.
But yeah, I went to great lengths to make sure that his finger were protected and Steri-strips and all sorts.
Your partners, Lee needs to stop touching stuff and just sit there.
Well, that's it.
I'm editing the video. That's why the camera's gone off.
Whatever, you put all them cameras like it's people.
Yeah.
No, I've only got two cameras now, Johnny.
The times we tell Lee, it's just right. Don't touch anything, Lee. But what does he do?
Fiddle.
It
Jiggles everything about.
jiggles everything about.
Is that new recipe Jeanette's found, little jiggler?
And then he'll start playing with his Ethernet.
Ether, not ethic lead. We're talking about one of these, Gail.
Oh yeah,
An
yeah,
Ethernet
yeah. He
lead.
sticks that in. Yeah,
But he calls them
Ethernet.
ethic leads.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause it's not ethically viable.
I'm back.
What's that orange thing stuck up in the middle?
It looks
You
like
had to
a
put
parrot,
it
doesn't
in
it?
this.
That's his chopper,
Put your
Richard.
chopper away.
Oh yeah, and Tim ended up in hospital because he cut his finger on a grinder and just left it. And
Oh, I've had a grinder blade shatter in my face nearly. It's not good.
2019.
It cut through my hand instead of my face, basically.
But yeah, somewhere along the line, everybody's had their injuries. I mean,
I've got
Johnny's
no
sort of.
drinks.
Where
Oh,
that way
nothing
shovel,
here.
Johnny?
Oh, when I did, yeah, I'll finish it path.
He likes sliced
I've
bread.
just nearly put rubbish on the floor.
I
Yeah.
wrapped it up with tissue and some electrical tape, and I finished
Yeah,
it.
I just nearly put rubbish on the floor instead of using the bin. Hey, I'll end up with a pile of rubbish like that next time.
What
Oh
partners?
my
But
god, that's not
Loft
fair.
is a fire hazard, and so
he
is
says if
it.
Brotherly had a brain, it'd be dangerous. Half a brain, it'd be dangerous.
Yeah, half a brain would be dangerous.
But yeah, I mean, we've all had his injuries.
Anyway,
I mean, it's like me. I don't know whether you can see it. I've got like the smallest of cuts on. Can you see it? No, other way. It's like a paper cut on my little finger.
They're painful, those are.
Every time you tap it
Oh,
on
and
something,
it's
I
worse than
get paper cuts dead easy with all the paper and everything when I'm drawing.
it's worse than if you'd slice tip of your finger off.
Hmm.
It doesn't half sting. Your Jackie says, Richard, it's not that big. But this
That's
is what
what
we're on
the paper
about
on the
other night,
team's
because we were saying somewhere along the line, we've all made mistakes, e.g. me with my baking and, you know, but Tim has found the guard to his grinder because that's how he cut his finger in first place.
Yeah.
And it were
It's what he gets, though.
it was grinding with art guard on his grinder.
He used it without the guard, so no sympathy.
And this, you can't say that, Lee. Can't say you've
No.
got no sympathy.
You little asshole. Jesus Christ, Lee, where's the love?
I think he's got a heart of stone, Johnny.
No. What did I once say when he went on for a few days?
Oh.
I'm missing Lee. I actually said those words. Now I
Right.
know you. little
Yeah,
shit.
he regrets
I
it
didn't
now.
mean it in that way. I've done it myself, Tim. I didn't mean it in that way. I'll take it back.
But what I'm saying, Lee, is somewhere along the line, we've all made mistakes with what we're doing. Like
Yeah.
me with the baking. You know, it's easy to make a mistake, but as long as you learn from your mistakes, that's the thing.
Take off!
No, don't.
I'm
You're
not-
going to fry. You can see him now. Cut away. What could possibly go wrong?
Now I'm cutting matchsticks, but I'm using
Oh,
the
thank God for
sprue
that.
cutters.
But yeah, you know what I mean. Where you know, you can't say that somewhere along the line none of us has made mistakes, but we have.
I've
Yeah.
got no drink at all.
You know,
He was not in the queue for a brain.
I wasn't in it. I wasn't in
But
it.
yeah, it's like this. The good thing about making mistakes is you learn from them.
Yes.
I mean, when I say I've made a mistake,
You're in to see the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
the mistake I made.
The worst
and-
mistake I made is the measurement of 1.4 to a millimeter with the stuff for build. I made it bigger than it should be, and it was not. It was the wrong scale, and it looked out of place. So
Yeah.
it was-
Yeah, what I'm referencing to about myself is I was trying to make homemade crunchy, right?
Is that the sheep you made that were bigger than your farm?
Anyway.
No, that was the goat that escaped.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, 6 foot.
Anyway,
sheep.
What I'm trying to say is, with this honeycomb, you boil it to boiling temperature.
I come across him today.
And
he
then
was
you
in the
put,
box.
Then you put bicarb in it, and it like all foams up.
He may come back in to show. He may come back in.
Why has he got a bloody cow?
It's a
goat. No, it's not. It's a goat.
Oh, for God's sake.
Basically,
did a story about it, Gail, about it escaping.
You realised it wasn't.
Yeah, it escaped out the fields.
What's that on its chin?
It's
no,
a
it's a string.
No, on its chin. It's got a horn on its chin.
Yeah, it's a goat.
It's his brother from another mother, I think.
That's it. That's a bit of fun. So anyway, I'll carry on telling you a story. The mistake I made is not realising that this mixture is boiling hot.
Mm-hmm.
And like a fart, I put it in the plastic bowl.
Oh, shit.
And then I picked it up and it went all down me. Chris will tell you it's quickest he's ever got my trousers off. Honestly, I was dealing with top off, and yeah, just whip my trousers down.
I haven't got a beard. I need it. I know. I do need to get another shave.
I've got scars on my knee. It did really burn my knee, really, really badly. Hi, Gordo.
Hi, Gordo.
Yeah. And hence me saying you learn from your mistakes. You know, silly.
Back in a minute. I'm going to go.
They what's it me? It should have gone in a glass bowl, and of course I put it in a plastic one, didn't I? So, yeah. And I always make the joke. I mean, because if you can't joke about it, you know. And I always say it's fastest Chris has ever got my trousers off. But yeah, as luck had it, I had actually got long leggings on, so sort of that went some way to, you know, but it was still a bad burn, even though I'd got like leggings on. You know what I mean? It were a really bad burn. But I always say them like leggings.
Yes.
The whole leg, or it had gone down. Or yeah.
Lee, have you got a farm in your house?
No.
He has on his layout.
What's he doing?
Yeah, I don't think Gail's
Could you sit down?
We're going to get a guided tour now.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Where do you sleep?
I live in a big house. I live in a 4-bedroom house.
He's even got a bakery and a photography.
Bakery there is a Jeanette's bakery and Chris's room and Son's
and Partner's garage. And he's built
Partner's garage goes in there.
That's the only peeps up part of. Where bit in middle. That's where he pops up every now and again.
Oh,
Gordo, were you talking about the Depeche Mode one? I think it was it last night? Yeah, I think it did put a link in for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that little square in middle is... When it's played Fat Controller.
This is just one layout. I've got a 26-foot layout up in the loft as well.
What?
Crypto says I'll shot.
Why have you got all these layouts?
The one that's in the loft is what started my channel. I inherited that when I took on the house because it's a good friend of the family's. And this one, I stopped going the tip because it was on a free Facebook group, and I went and seen it and couldn't let it get broken down, and I rescued it. and I took it down in half an hour.
Well,
I
you
got
know,
it here and built it back.
Your Tracy's asked a question, and I'll ask Jackie directly. Hello, Jackie, by the way. She says, how do you cope? That's a good question.
Yeah, it is a good question.
Either I'm going to kill him one day, or I'll just kick him out the house.
Oh, Gordo says his fixed car. Did you get a new battery then, Gordo? But
Hey, Richard.
Right. Yeah, but
yeah,
I'm going to turn the camera off because I know it's going to freeze. Because I'm trying to do a video.
that's good then, Gordo. He says he got a new battery,
No.
Johnny.
Anyway, sometimes.
Yeah, I'll go back to it in a minute.
So the question is, Lee, are you chewing gum so you've got you know, to stick something down with?
No, I'm just chewing it because I want to. Because I couldn't find a drink of juice, but I found my bottle of juice now.
I thought you were chewing gum, and then sort of somewhere down the line, he was going to get it out his mouth.
That's the same ones Johnny has that you put in the water.
Oh yeah, them dissolvable ones.
Yeah.
Gordo says he even noticed my lights were brighter with a new battery. Well, that's good then, Gordo. At least your problem solved.
Yeah.
So, 1, Partners has got Volvo back. 2, they're working on Johnny's car. And 3, Gordo's got a new battery and his is working fine. Partner says don't get it mixed up with Ryan Sam.
Hey.
That's a good one.
I've just got an email. Got an email off StreamYards. Congratulations to coming on board.
Been there, done that, got t-shirt.
66 quid for a back. That's not bad.
Well, that's it. I mean, it were talking last night. It was going to cost him 78 or 88 pound.
That is cheap, that.
I'll tell you something. If it were newer cars, not bloody.
Lisa, there'll be another.
Pay a fortune for a battery.
You know. What did Lee say?
Forgot. It was Jackie that said.
Oh, wait, are you referring to earlier on, Tim? Oh, Jackie's gone.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I've done a speed test in Jackie's room, where Jackie is with that tablet, and it is decent. It is coming back decent. I don't know what the problem is. The only thing I can think of, this house, you know, you've got wooden floorboards. We haven't. We've got concrete floors.
We don't need one of them boosted this.
What did Lee say about YouTube? I don't know. It's on about he's got the paid version of StreamYards.
Yeah, Tim, I've been and got the paid version of StreamYards.
That's pretty good as well, Gordon. That's
what I was on about. Paid version.
But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Gordo's come out the cheapest because Partners had to pay a substantial amount, and Johnny's got to fork a substantial amount. So, yeah, Gordo's sort of come off the lightest to the 3 because he's only had to replace the battery.
That can move out of the way now. I'm not using me chopper. I'm sitting here cutting them by
DFS that sells sofas, Partners.
Oh, yeah.
It says don't GSFS sell sofas. Oh yeah, it is DFS. Chris always refers to them as that stands for they're fucking shit.
Yeah, they're absolutely shite.
Yeah, DFS.
Used to work for him, didn't I?
But the thing is, as well, with DFS, you can't go in and say, well, I want that sofa, here's cash. They expect
No, it's book of records, you know, the longest
they
sale ever.
expect you to take finance out on it. Here's cash. You can't just go in and say, oh, I'll take that sofa, here's cash.
That was me.
SCS shit and crap specialist, yeah.
I agree
the
too.
one.
I think the thing is,
The kit they're putting on my RAB is the LUK kit, performance kit. They're putting on mine.
But yeah.
Oh no, I don't want to pick. I don't want to drop.
I mean, I know of someone that actually did that and went in DFS showroom and says, "Oh, I like that one. I'll have that. Here's money," and they won't take his money. They expected him to take finance out on it. They won't take cash.
I think the thing I noticed with DFS is you go in and the sofas are pretty like naff anyway, but you'd have a look at the accessories to the sofas. You'd have a table, and the table would cost more money than the bloody sofa. So they'd be like 400, 500 quid for a table and 500 quid for the sofa. And I'd be like,
that's what I don't like about DFS. If you and I got told this, it's a reliable source that they went in with cash. They won't take his cash. Sorry, but you've got to take finance out on it. It's rubbish.
The furniture's substandard, and they make more money off the.
It's just very cheap wooden frames made in China or somewhere like that.
I'll tell you, Chris worked for DFS, and he's sort of been on shop floor, and he knows what goes into them. So yeah. Or what doesn't, he says.
Yeah.
Pete says, I joined the listening bank just when they went deaf.
HSBC, horrible shit banking corporation. TSB, the shit bank.
Oh,
Pete don't know who Airfix Models is.
Pete, I may as well let the cat out of the bag. It's me. It's another account of mine.
I don't think if you don't know that that's Lee, then yeah. You're not down with the crowd, let's just say. Everybody and his mother knows that Airfix Models is Lee.
Yeah, he failed the interview for MI5 with that one.
Why did Spark
There's a reason behind that channel. I think
there's going to be. Sorry, press the wrong button.
Yeah, partner says worst kept secret. Yeah.
You couldn't have pressed the button, Duck. You probably pressed the Jeanette Pickering logo.
He said he didn't know. Where you been for the last 3 weeks, Pete?
Yeah, it is. It's 3 weeks. It's only just been created, Pete.
And as soon as it's Lee, I put him in a timeout as well.
Partners did that, didn't he? So
yeah, yes, he did.
Timed Airfix Models that.
Yes, he did. To be honest,
I put Lee on time out, which I could. I love the way you laugh, Richard. Little chuckle.
It's all right. Gordo says he made garlic in B&M today. He says he thought.
Has he got his toilet in the room now?
No, I'm blowing my nose.
You're not taking a dump, are you?
No, I'm blowing my nose, but I'm going to mute.
Are you sure?
No.
You've been timed out, Lee. Gordo timed you out.
You might get back in by
blowing my nose. I'm coming down with a cold.
Oh dear.
Right, you can keep it over there.
No, I want to share alike.
Well, you know, with this paid version, StreamYard as well. You've got like you've got like 3 places as a team member. Now, they have got all the administrative tools that you've got, except for giving a rent. So Johnny says to me the other day, admit I can mute Lee then.
sort it out.
I know, I'm toying with it. But Jackie's only on
when
the
he starts
tablet, so
jumping
I
about
can't
like
really
a
do
idiot.
it. If I get Jackie on a laptop, and I've been saying this for a while. If everyone knows me, I've been saying it for a while.
Lee, how many windows have you got open? I will put you on timeout.
Because Anfield Road is got a wrench, Jackie. There's only me can ban
Because
it.
I'm going to unplug you.
Who remembers?
Oh no, I know what she's on about.
Stop thinking about your internet, Jackie.
She's got that Ethernet lead.
Gail's gone.
You've unplugged wrong person.
No, I know what it is. I'm back now.
Hey, Jackie, that was quick. Oh dear.
No, I'll just put a hook right round the door and drag him out the door.
Gordo says we don't need riffraff like that in here.
Bedtime's fun, Jackie.
Yes, Lee. Don't need riff-raff.
What one of these enough?
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, what
Oh,
amazing.
God, no.
I've turned
Couldn't
that device
face
off.
another one.
I've turned that device off.
Couldn't be doing with another, Lee.
I've turned it. Airfix model has gone to sleep.
Who what? Airfix has gone to sleep.
Yeah.
I'll put you asleep in a minute.
He's been timed out for a fortnight.
But yeah. Unigate Humphreys. Even Muhammad Ali. I don't remember that one, Pete. Nothing. Didn't even say anything. Oh God! Oh, sorry.
As much as I don't look it, I think I'm a bit younger than you, Pete.
Watch out! There's a Humphrey bar.
Watch out! There's a
Humphrey.
You can't even read it.
Can't read it.
Go back to school, Lee.
Oh,
all right, Gail.
Jeanette, do you want to see what I've done as well? I've got a new workbench. But watch, got that monitor there. Look what's at the bottom of the monitor.
Oh, laptop.
Yeah,
I noticed it's got one of his stickers stuck on top of his monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got one on my workbench.
Who knows where he is?
So he knows where he is.
Yeah, so I know where I am.
Got more monitors than BBC Newsroom.
I've only got two. The laptop screen.
One more than I've got.
And the one behind it. But that monitor spins when I'm watching something, and I can be in the hole cleaning the track or working on the layout, and I can watch YouTube.
In his hole.
I've never seen him in his hole yet.
You're not missing no, Richard.
I want to see you come out that hole, Lee.
Oh,
You're not
he
missing nothing,
can't
Richard.
get rid of his stickers.
I want to see the Jack in the Box impersonation through that hole.
Yeah. Partner's got 3 monitors, but I actually Partner's does work from home, so yeah.
I have got gonna have 3 monitors eventually, but that'll be 2 monitors. It'll be on the other laptop, the other tower. I've nearly finished it. Just got. Because if anyone doesn't know, I've got the PC Partners used to have. I've got it behind me. I've got the motherboard and all that.
Says, what happened to big telly you were going to use? I don't think it worked, did it?
Yes, it did work. There's a small.
Got to get a remote for it.
Got it. Yeah, got to get a remote for it. There's no remote with it, and it's not in landscape. It's in portrait, not landscape. So it has to go long
So
ways.
basically, you've got to go into settings, and to do that, you've got
Yeah.
to have a remote for it.
Remote, and I haven't got a remote with it. Because where it come from, I got it from was off my brother. He hasn't got the remote. He can't find it. But like anything with him, he's lost it.
Oh dear.
Feel like you. Runs in the family.
It does. It does.
Jesus Christ, he's not like you, Lee, is he?
Gordo says he's got a 27-inch screen.
Yeah.
Mine's 24.
I have got another monitor there, but that's for the other computer, and that's my TV on the end.
I'm hoping Santa brings me a new laptop for Christmas.
I would like Santa to bring me a new telly as well, a bigger one than I've got, because it's only a 14-inch.
Basically, it is Donald. What's that?
I've asked for
And a new washing machine I'd like.
I've asked for a new phone.
Yeah. Partner says it's levitating telly.
Hi, Callum.
You can't see them levitating like they used to be. I've took the stands off them. They're on proper stands.
Well, I'm hoping you and your dad club together to buy me a new laptop. I didn't know until I was searching on the internet today that Currys do refurbished ones.
Yes, they do.
Or a tsunami, Gordo. Gordo says, I think Lee's layout needs to be hit by a tornado. Oh, dear.
No. No.
Wishful thinking.
No. I've got too much. I've got to film I've got another video I need to do. And everyone's going to laugh at this video that I'm
The
going to
tornado hitting it.
do. Basically, I'm going to
Called
clean
me.
the sack. But what I'm cleaning it with is the optical lens cleaner. And it works wonders for cleaning my track.
Lee, shut up. I can't hear Johnny. Go ahead.
Come on, let's see you come out that hole.
What's PC World? Oh, PC World. Oh, yeah.
I want to see you pop out that hole.
No, I was just searching, like, on
Now we've got the paid version of StreamYard. It
You're
might
careful
appear.
looking it one day, Richard. Wishful thinking. When I'm
Hey,
filming.
I said that ages ago, Jackie. I says I'd piss my mouth. And yes, but if you went up that hole and got stuck, can you imagine ringing? Excuse me, me
Come on, Lee,
partner.
just pop your head through once for us.
My partner's stuck in an hole.
There is a video.
That could
No,
that
there's
almost
not.
happened when I was digging
There
that
isn't a
hole.
video of live there. I was in a live stream.
Gordo says 3 England supporters has been arrested in Qatar for going in fancy dress to the England match, dressed as Zippy, Bungle and George. Police said they want nothing rainbow in this country. I've seen that one on Facebook.
Cool.
Yeah, it sort of come up on my Google search. You know, PC will do refurbished laptops, and they do give you a year guarantee as well. So,
yay!
But I'm
I think
hoping,
a tower beats a
I'm
laptop
hoping
any
Chris
day.
and Callum club together to get me a
They're all
17
done.
one.
I've got all my pieces of matches ready to start building that climbing frame.
And another thing, you can buy off of Amazon a USB to Ethernet connection. So even like, because they don't do laptops now with an Ethernet connection. What's he doing? You know what they say, small minds and everything.
That
Being
Jackie
in
got me that.
yeah.
It's a magnifying glass that goes on the table like that.
Yeah, she's told us she needs to use a magnifying glass.
Gordo, sir.
Yeah,
My
the
local
small
dentist
pair
is
of
doing-
tweezers.
My local dentist is doing our price teeth cleaning today. It's Black Friday.
Oh dear. Have you bought a book of shit jokes, Gordo? Have you just got these off the top of your head?
Tommy says, will we ever see the layout finished and maybe a train going around it on it, Lee? The thing is, Tommy, for let's say, for instance, for Lee, it's a work in progress every single
The thing
week.
is, Tommy, it's basically
train layout
on British
never-
rail trains, so it don't move anywhere.
No,
You know-
train layout. You will. I've got
It's British Rail, they're on strike.
4 videos planned, and the 4th video
Yeah.
is a running session of running trains. The
But
4th
it's
video.
like this. Lee is adding something different to the layout every week. I mean, he's done the bakery, he's done the photography shop, he's done Partner's Garage. You know what I mean? Now he's working on a climbing frame, like for a kid's
Yeah,
playground.
I'm working on a park, but in between that, I'm doing a track clean tomorrow, and I will be filming a running session once I've cleaned the track. There is a running session.
Gordo says it's trains. There's always
With a
a delay.
mouse.
I've got the ears getting sent to me. I've got Connie's making
Oh,
me ears.
yeah.
She's already sewing the ears for me for me mouse.
Mouse.
You right, Connie, you know the one that paints the
Yeah.
dragons in my live stream, Richard.
It's a running joke,
Yeah.
Richard.
She's a scene mistress, but as well as doing
Seamstress.
another. Yeah, and my train. Last time I run my train around this layout, it ran round like a mouse.
Oh.
So she said she was going to make some mouse ears.
Right.
So that's what she said.
You had them on too fast.
Yeah, I had them on too fast.
That's why I kept on derailing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
I have had trains running on this, but I need to clean the track. But
I think
track
it's a
cleaner-
general consensus that everybody wants to see you popping up out that hole.
Yeah.
I won't be in that hole when I run trains. Can I operate the trains?
And getting stuff.
Oh,
I operate the trains from.
all right, partner.
So that'll be-
Mistress.
I operate the trains from.
We
that
need
hole.
two choices. We can either get up that effing hole or we're not watching.
It's,
I think that would be a good thing. That.
it's like this part nest. It's a good job I'm here to translate
You
for him.
pop up like fucking Sutty.
What?
Ah!
He's on about you popping up out your hole, Lee. He says you look like.
Oh yeah.
Like one of them things you used to
I
see.
don't think Callum's advent calendar ready for
Looks in
tomorrow.
Judy.
What were them things at Fairground where you had to hit them with an hammer when they popped up?
Well, that'd be too
Hey, I
tempting,
don't know.
that.
I've got one better. I've got one better, Richard. Whack-a-mole.
Yeah, it was called.
Promise, once you pop
That's it,
can't
whack
stop.
'em all.
Yeah, whack-a-mole. As soon as they come up out, oh yeah, whack 'em. That's even better. Well, Tim says whack-a-lee. Tim knows what I'm on about.
Yeah,
Whack-a-mole.
whack-a-lee,
Oh,
definitely. I'll whack him one.
But yeah,
I
if
think
you
it's
don't know what,
sledgehammer on his head.
it's like a thing, and these moles are popping up at left, right, and centre out these holes, and you have to whack them when you see them. So yeah.
Or give him a slap anyway.
Hey up, Jackie. Slap right kisser with a wet fish might suffice.
Yo, Tony.
I got a frozen, couple of frozen fish.
That's even better. If they're frozen.
I could whack them in
come,
No, you don't
Go
get
down that hole, she's going to throw fish fingers at you.
they come a lot keener if they're frozen.
Yeah. Plus, if
yeah.
they're
Hey?
frozen, when you whack them with them, you can stick them in the oven.
I'll video it for you, Johnny. Just for you.
I'll get you some views. Okay.
Isn't whack-a-mole something you eat? Oh, hang on, that's the guacamole.
In Burnside.
Oh dear.
Guacamole, oh, I love that.
It says, isn't whack-a-mole something you eat? Oh, hang on, that's guacamole.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's that green stuff that you dip
Pretty much
into.
That green stuff. Well, you're supposed to eat it, you know, like Doritos, them
That's it.
like triangle. You're supposed to dip them into it.
I forgot what it's made out of. What is it? Guacamole. I
It's
forgot what it's.
pesto and all sorts.
No, but there's one of
Pine
main,
nut.
one of main ingredients in it. What is it? That great.
How you knows, bro? How are you?
What it is?
I'll
you,
Google it for you, Richard.
I think it's basil, isn't it? And
No, that guacamole. There's one primary ingredient in it. I can't think what it is. Can't remember what it is. It gives it the green look.
I think it's basil or spinach. If it's anything to do with black pepper in it, I can't have it.
That is on BBC Good. Oh God!
Night, Callum.
It's all in his beard, whatever it is.
What have you been munching, mate?
Now he's been drinking milkshake. Says one large ripe tomato.
Oh yeah, tomato.
Hang on a minute. It's like a video, and it's not muted. One large ripe tomato.
Avocado.
Yeah, 3 avocados.
That's
It
the
says
one.
ripe but not bruised.
Avocado. That's what I was thinking of.
Juice of 1 large lime. A handful of coriander leaves and stalks chopped, plus a few leaves roughly chopped. 1 chili, red or green, deseeded and finely chopped. And then it says tortilla chips to serve. Oh, that's them like.
Avocado.
See you later, Pete. Thanks for popping in. So yeah, so that's the ingredients of guacamole. Yeah.
It's the avocado. I was thinking. I knew there was something in it that.
Yeah,
you know,
that's what makes it the green colour.
I love it, me that.
No, Pete.
Oh, Jackie's gone again. But yeah, that is guacamole. You know what I mean? It's the avocado. Yeah, it's sort of not to my taste with chili and whatever, and it's too But you know, it's like everybody else. If they ask me what something's made of, I'm only too. You know, I'll look it up and send up recipe. You know what I mean? If that is your sort of thing. What's Lee? Does he throw something like that?
When you're doing a video,
You stop pressing these buttons.
What? Say that again, Lee.
When I'm doing a video, when I use it, I'm editing a video and up on panel. Obviously, my laptop does not like editing a video and being up on panel, does it?
Yeah.
No.
No. Definitely not. The thing is, Lee, and this is, I'm only going to say.
That's why I need to get that.
I'm only going to say this once, right? And I don't mean any malice or I don't mean anything wrong by it. If you're going on somebody's panel, don't mess about with things. Just concentrate on being on that person's panel. Don't try to multitask.
Yes, Lee.
It's frozen again.
Because that is what's causing your camera and when you're not fiddling, it's fine.
When you unplug in USB port, you're going to freeze your computer up. Simple as that.
Yeah, Tony says Lee needs a better quality. The thing is, Tony, what he's trying to do is trying to be on somebody's panel and edit a video. Yeah, partner's going to give you some advice as well, Lee. He says, listen very carefully. I shall only say this once. But yeah, if you're going to be on somebody's panel, be on somebody's panel. Don't be sort of editing and, you know what I mean? Oh, see you later.
Edit any time of the day.
But yeah, I not belong behind you. So
plus, when you're pissing about your laptop, you're affecting Jackie's internet.
That's the thing, Lee. You're trying to do too many things at once, and that's why it's freezing.
The computer's not up to it. That's why you're building another one.
If you want to edit at the same time, you need to get a top-notch computer.
So I'll say it in the Yorkshire style. Stop fucking about and sit still.
Yes, please.
Yes.
But yeah, you know what I mean? That is the thing.
Open your ears or go and get them cleaned out.
I've got
it's like...
It's over there.
Yeah, get one of your
computer. It's over there.
But this is the thing. It's like spinning plates.
Don't get him spinning plates.
Oh, no.
I'll break them. I'll break them.
Yeah, broke some plates, Richard. Couple of weeks ago.
And come up through your hole.
This is what I'm trying to say. If you're going to be on somebody's panel, just be on somebody's panel. Don't be editing all this, that, and other because your laptop hasn't got the capabilities of doing all these things that you're trying to do.
And neither's your internet.
The only multitasking will allow you to do is pop up through your hole.
Or shoot yourself.
That's not when you pop it, you got something to play with at Christmas.
We don't mind you going up and down through that hole.
But yeah.
We'll put a lid on it.
Get the plates, Lee. I won't trust him with my plates, put it that way. Yeah, I'd have to give him pay. I'd have to give him pay.
I'm scared when he does the washing. When he washes the dishes.
I'm scared when he's cooking, especially when you're eating it as well.
Yeah. When he buys pies with black pepper in. He knows it makes me ill.
Hey up.
What was that bloody bolognese thing he did? That fucking atrocity he made.
Oh, steak. That's quite nice, that, actually.
It was supposed to be steak, and then he went on to say, well, I put pasta and
bolognese sauce.
He put bolognese sauce in it.
Yeah, partner says he won't trust you to wipe your own arse, in other words. And then he's put nose down.
He can't make gravy.
I know what he wanted to say.
A new meaning to the word scratch and sniff.
But yeah, I won't let Lena anywhere near me plates. He'd either have to have plastic ones or paper ones. You know what I mean? Just saying.
What we need is Lee in the middle of a field with a picnic blanket, and I think we'll all be safe.
That's it, middle of nowhere.
Exactly, yeah. Peace and quiet.
Gordo says Jackie could always season his food with some arsenic. He won't notice the difference.
I might put a sleeping tablet in his food one day.
So if it comes up,
find him slumped over his dinner.
If it comes up on panel and he's like,
he nods off, yeah.
I'll send you a few of these, Jackie.
Yeah, I could do a few of them. Yeah.
All right, 25 micrograms, you know, you can break them in half and put powder in.
Yeah.
You not know any difference.
I'd make a drink for one.
So
put them in one of it, a drink for him.
Jeanette's been giving them to Chris, that's why he's been eating so many buns.
it covers a multitude of sins, you know. If he's home alone or with noise or different people, etc. But yeah, they break apart so you can either slip it in his food. Chris has put a wheelbarrow.
He's not even looking or listening.
No, because I've got another device. So
messing around again, Lee.
Yeah.
No,
you don't
He's just
listen,
linking up
does
to
he,
the
Jackie?
telescope.
Never
listen.
Like talking to the door. I
Partner
talk to
says,
the dog more than them. The dog listens to me.
partner says I wouldn't use a sleeping tablet. I'd try several.
We're better off with a tranquilizer dart, to be honest.
No, yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Cordo says,
I could get one from Chester Zoo.
a lump hammer is cheap, plus it's reusable.
Oh, do you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to sit here just to annoy
Oh.
you and watch the chat.
Or I'll get one from the vets.
I bet you what last 5 minutes doing that. Look at you. You already
Lee, whatever you do, don't go for a day trip.
You're not even looking at the camera, Lee.
Jackie might, you know these bloke things where they.
Yeah. Good shot with her spoon.
Just
So
put me on my arse, and then it'd be.
I bet he moves in his sleep. Look, he can't sneak still. Look, he's got a cotton bud in his hand now. Look.
It's
clean it out with it, Lee.
He's thrown his dummy out at pram.
What have I got out? What are they?
What?
What are those?
Clean it out.
No, that is a pad that you clean your face
No,
with.
no, it isn't.
It's a pad. It's a pad to put methylated spirits on and clean me train track.
Yeah, the makeup pad.
Yeah,
He's
they
getting eyes
make
at
brilliant for cleaning the track.
The makeup pads.
Yeah,
I thought it was one of them things.
I love them because
I thought it was one of them things that gets a fork in church at christenings.
And just run
No, Richard, for what? For little fannies.
See what Gordo's put. His brain might fall out if he cleans.
What's he put?
His brain might
got headphones.
Nothing in there. Yeah, sawdust.
My WD-40 has a straw on it.
If a partner says if brains were dynamite, Lee's wouldn't have enough to blow his cap off. Anyway, I've been going on nearly 2 hours and 40 minutes, so yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know if I can type in the chat. I can't remember if I've got pop-out chat or not.
Oh, it's a bit fucking late to look now.
I have.
Right. Take care, everyone.
I'll see you all later, guys.
You are.
Yeah.
Gotta put up with now.
Yeah, I'll see you all on Friday.
Bye.
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 You was a fucking soft shit. Hey,
What were you saying, Johnny?
look, fucking yod.